There and back Podmas.
12 days of episodes.
6 giveaways. Welcome to Podmas.
12 days of Podmas.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to There and Back podcast. We're so happy you guys are here with us today. I am Cassidy.
I'm Shivana. Welcome, everybody, to the pod. If you haven't entered yesterday's giveaway, go enter it. It is for the Water Boy. 2 different packs. So go to our Instagram and let us know which pack 3 different packs. So sorry. 3 different packs. If you haven't entered, go to the Instagram. Tell us which one you want to win. And follow all the steps over there at thereandback.pod. And don't forget to finish listening to the episode 2. Thank you for staying. Anyway, okay. What are we doing today?
All right, friends. So today we're going to talk about traveling during the holidays and the stress of it all and kind of de-stressing from it all. So yeah. With the holidays in season, obviously, some people fly, some people drive, train, bus, I don't know, however you get home. But it's really stressful. So we kind of just want to talk about it today.
It also makes the whole travel that much more busy. Like, you're going to probably notice there's an influx, I guess, in travel. So we're going to give you our tips and tricks to, make it a little less stressful, a little easier, because you want to get where you want to go or where you're going, but you don't want to get there feeling like burnt out. That was really
dramatic. Yeah, that was very dramatic. She's a theater star.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, so let's get into it.
All right, friends. So for me personally, I'm a drive type of travel girl for the holidays. I'm driving home to my parents more than likely. And driving sucks because guess what? Traffic, it's not like an airplane where there's just like isn't traffic because like everybody has their own route. No, there's traffic and it sucks. So my first step is always snacks. Get gas before you get on the road. Play a good podcast, get an audiobook. Like those are just like my 3 steps of like getting on a car ride for a long time. Even if it's not for travel, like even if I'm just driving to like Disney Springs sometimes and it's that 55-minute drive, like I have to have snacks, drinks, gas, like whatever you can do to set yourself up for like the most success is so important.
And if you're able to move your timing around, so leaving when the least amount of traffic's on the road, so maybe late at night or early in the morning, sometimes I think smack middle in the day might be good, but like avoiding those traffic times, it will make it easier too.
Yeah, I just think even if you're flying, no matter how you're getting there, like just those prior tips that like can like if you're flying on a plane, make sure that you have, your iPad or your Kindle or whatever you want on the plane, like in hand. Make sure you already have the headphones kind of prepped. You want like the little pillow, like have all of that prepped so that once you get on the plane, it's just like, okay, it's the pilot's job from here, like I can chill.
Yeah, make sure they're all charged. A lot of aircrafts have chargers now, but you never know if they're working or what aircraft you're going to get. So have all that stuff charged, have your battery power
banks
blocks. Thank you.
Banks,
Your power banks charged ahead of time, just because you're probably going to want to use your devices during the transit. And then a lot of times, depending where you go, you're going to need them when you arrive. So yeah, charge those up.
For sure. Yeah. The next one is kind of like setting a boundary, even with yourself, of like, if you're driving, like, you're going to get there and be exhausted. Just like when you get there, like, hey guys, I just drove for 2.5 to 4.5 to 7 hours, however many hours you're obviously driving, like, give me 30 minutes. Go sneak off to a bedroom, go sneak off somewhere and just like kind of decompress because driving is exhausting. At least for me, I'm not a big driving fan. I know Shivana definitely prefers driving more than I do. And so like after a drive, I'm so exhausted.
No, I totally agree that it's so draining. You're just sitting there like staring at a road.
Especially when there's traffic. Yeah, when there's traffic, you're just like staring at the car in front of you like, yay, I love my life.
When you get out of the car, you're like, good night.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I sat all day. I feel like the same goes for flying too, though. A lot of the time
Really?
I can sit on sometimes I can sit on a plane and it's like, I get off the plane, I'm like, oh, I'm tired.
I always sleep on the plane.
For long flights. Oh.
I take half a Dramamine and go to sleep, and then I wake up and I read a whole book. Literally.
I struggle with sleeping on planes. I've gotten a little bit better at it.
Do you take Dramamine?
No.
That's why. Dramamine it's drowsy, so it makes you like
sleepy. I know. No, just sitting up to sleep is really challenging for me. So
I
The
drop
best.
the lunch tray, whatever the tray in front, and then I'm like this type of gal that like drops her
Yeah.
head and like,
I it makes my back hurt so bad when I do that.
oh, same, always. But it
Oh,
always is, the sleep is worth it.
yeah. Uh, so, but my next one is if you're flying, if you don't have clear or pre-check or one of those, highly recommend because those security lines suck. They just do. They suck. And so I personally have clear and you just go in, it like does a little bio
Like your
scan of your
eyeballs, yeah.
eyes. Yeah. It can also do your finger. I usually do my eyes.
Oh,
And
I
then you
thought it was
scan
only
your boarding.
eyes.
Yeah, it's both. And then you scan your boarding pass and the clear person escorts you to the very front of the security line, which is really convenient. Little tip, if you are traveling, bring your water bottle, your reusable water bottle, full of ice. Because you can bring ice through security, but you can't bring water through security. And then you can just top it off with one of the water bottle
No,
refillers
you're the
when you
one that
get.
told me that, and I've never been so thankful to know.
Yeah. Hi, Connor.
He brought me Christmas crack, which I
Ah,
talked about. Okay, I don't think this episode came out yet, but in a couple days from now, you guys will hear when we talk about like traditions and stuff like that. And I say that Connor's mom makes the best Christmas crack, and it's just like special to her. So I'm so pumped that I got some.
yeah, that's exciting.
But no, I didn't know about the ice thing. And it's funny because me and Connor's mom flew to St. Louis once. We were flying Southwest, and she didn't know that you could do that. And I was like, oh, I just have to fill it with ice. And she was like, you can't do that. And I was like, watch me.
Yeah, yeah. As long as it's frozen, you can take it through. So it's kind of a
Well, it's
nice
because
little.
it makes sense because like you can't freeze alcohol. So like I think that's assuming why.
Mm-mm. I don't fully understand the limit, because you can buy a full bottle of alcohol once you get through security.
Correct. But I'm saying like through security, like they know that it's not alcohol if it's frozen. So like that's probably why they allow ice. And also ice is see-through.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
ice
think it's
is clear.
just alcohol. I think they are trying to sever for other stuff too. But yeah, I get what you mean. And then also with that security thing is you can put your ID away. You won't need it after you go through security.
Nobody else asked for it after I go through TSA.
That's what I'm saying. I'm letting people know that. I feel like some people will try to keep it out thinking they'll need it. You
Oh, I
don't.
thought you were saying like if you only have clear.
Oh, yeah, no. Just in general, you don't need it after TSA in case you don't
Yes,
travel
correct.
often.
Correct.
And if you can avoid checking a bag, I feel like this is probably the time to not check a bag.
I love checking a
Um,
bag. I'm such an unpopular opinion. I love checking a bag. I want to have the bare minimum with me as I walk through this airport.
okay, I agree with you, but just because I feel like there's going to be an influx of people and I don't want people losing bags, if you can avoid checking a bag, I feel like this is the time to avoid checking a bag.
Fair, I guess. I don't know.
Um,
I love having the bare minimum.
Yeah, I have become a full carry-on girly. I used to check my whole bag. The thing is, if I opened up my big luggage now and tried to pack it, I'd be like, oh my God, I have so much space. Like I haven't used it
Yeah.
in over a year. Just another little note, your flight attendants are working holidays if you're flying. They are more than likely working on the holidays, even if you're not flying those days. So just be kind and nice because let me tell you, some people just aren't. So be the person who is. Okay.
I personally feel like I never have flown on the holidays, but I feel like if I did, I'd almost be like that. I mean, I'm just extra, we already know this, but I feel like I'd be that extra person that would be like making them all little like goodie bags.
Oh, they love that. If you
No,
want to
I
do
know.
that, you will be their favorite and they'll show you that they're your favorite. Make sure you're packing ahead of time.
Says you.
Yeah, I am the worst at this. I am a last minute packer to a T. I don't enjoy it. But what I do is I do have like my cosmetics and stuff like down to a T. All of that's pre-packed. I
Mhm.
never have to actually pack that. So stuff like that you can pre-pack and not worry about. When it comes to outfits, I get a little bit
I was say
I
I'm the
I
person that like 5 days prior like is like, okay, this is my Saturday morning outfit. This is my Sunday day outfit. This is like Shawana's one that's like, so what's the temperature and what am I wearing? And it's like 4 hours before she has to like be there for.
yeah, no, I've literally packed within 20 minutes and walked out the door. So, but
Also for people that are traveling with luggage, oh, not with luggage, sorry. If people that are traveling with gifts, it's obviously a big struggle. So personally for me in the car, what I do to like get them all obviously transported from in my apartment to the car is I get like one big Amazon box that like thankfully I'll normally just get in the mail around the holiday season. I'll keep it and then I'll just fill all the gifts into there. Because like then you're not taking 30 trips, you're not worried about breaking anything. Like easy peasy lemon squeeze. Because I feel like people are not you don't think about it until it's time to load up the car with the 30 gifts and you're like, oh great, I have 30 gifts I'm going to have to individually bring to the car. So kind of pre-plan to like have a box, a bag. Like 2 or 3 years ago I did 3 Lululemon bags and I ripped one. It was, traumatic because everybody loves to savor their Lulu bags. But that's another thing, like keep that in on your radar. So obviously only what the 13th of December when you're listening. So you have 12 days to prepare a box, bag, or something for the transit of your gifts.
That's so true. That is so true. I feel like I haven't really had that experience yet. I feel like I just mail
See,
everybody's stuff in.
I, I easily could mail gifts to my parents' house and then just wrap them there because I have my mom's gift here, my sister's gift, even my brother's gift to me is like on my counter right now. I have to wrap it for him. And I'm like, I definitely could have mailed this to my parents, but I just love wrapping and all of that. And like my dad would probably pre-wrap it for me and it would just like eliminate part of like the fun.
No, for sure.
So
For sure. Uh, well, actually, to be fair, last year I like did last minute shopping. Arrived. I'm not very good at this.
have you bought anything yet?
Mm-mm.
Do
I should get on that.
you at least have like a
Yeah.
list of who you have to buy for and like
Yeah.
ideas?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I only have to buy 2 more gifts, I'm pretty sure.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, I need to get on it. If you end up having a really long layover on one of your trips, and long being over 3 hours,
Hmm.
I would say it could be worth it for you to go and use one of the clubs at the airport,
Can you use them if
personally.
you're not like a member or something?
So a lot of them have guest passes, so you can buy like a day pass, and
Oh,
depending on how much you plan on spending at the airport, it could be very worth it.
got it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do all
But
airports have them?
yeah, because, well, some of them are very credit card specific, and then
Mhm.
some are airline specific. Yeah, so you can buy a pass into the club, or if you travel a lot, maybe look into more access because if you spend money on food in airports, I personally think that's worth it.
I love an
Or,
airport snack. I please give me the $30 pretzels. I sign me up. I don't know what it is, but I will always buy the $30 pretzels and the like $50 water bottle, please.
like, yeah, not me. I'm
Once Connor's
also,
a pilot, that'll probably change, but like I don't fly super duper often, so when I do, I'm like, this is a fun little snack.
that's fair. Not technically, I essentially live at the airport now, so.
Oh, he's telling me that I should already be bringing my own stuff.
Well, yeah, because you can get the same stuff outside the airport for less expensive.
I normally do pack like a protein bar or something like that, but like I'm all for a little snacky. I also always look at the books at the airport as if they're going to be any different than like Target, Books and Million, like Barnes and Nobles, any
Oh,
of the
I always go into the little bookstores too.
same.
So
I don't know what it is about it.
I'm a little grateful there's not an actual bookstore at my airport because I would probably end up buying too many books.
You think so?
I don't know. No, we just have the little like stand stores with a couple books in them. So yeah. But some airports have full bookstores.
Airport stores are just so fun. I don't know what it is about. Like it hits stiff. I don't know.
Yeah. Those.
Another unpopular opinion from me today, but
I feel like, and I think that's why they can part of the reason they rack up the price is because people don't travel a lot. Like a lot of people don't. So when they go to the
mhm.
airport, they're like, oh, well, this is my vacation.
Okay,
So what?
MCO. For people that don't know, MCO is in Orlando, and MCO geeks me out now. If you go to the new JetBlue, which is like Terminal C now, there's a whole Disney store and a whole Universal store. And I'm like, are people actually spending money in here? And I bet they freaking are.
There's some in the other terminal too.
No, it's like a huge, no, like
Oh,
it's
it's bigger.
huge. Yeah, it's like huge.
Damn.
Like it's like
No, yeah,
full
they're 100%
crazy
spending
size
money in
stores,
there
which is so crazy.
because if somebody didn't find what they wanted at the park, they're gonna get it before they go.
Well, no, I know, but like that's just, I don't know, crazy.
Also, a lot of people buy souvenirs on their way out because they forget to buy them when they're
Yeah,
actually doing their thing.
that's
Yeah.
true.
One more thing is just pack your little essentials pack with like your headphones, your chapstick, charger,
Yeah. Like I said, like have that like
Advils,
yeah.
medications, etc., so that it's in your quick, accessible like vicinity so that
It's
you
within
have
grab,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But yeah.
All right, friends.
Mhm.
So I hope you really enjoyed our tips and tricks for traveling and trying to make it the least amount stressful.
Yeah.
Again, like Shwana said earlier, if you haven't already signed up for the giveaway that was posted yesterday, do so please. If you're listening before 10 p.m., it will close at 10 p.m. Eastern today. Also, follow along. We still have 10 more days of Podmas. There will be a couple more giveaways coming your way, and we're really grateful you guys are here and so glad
Yeah.
you are listening, whether you've been here forever or you're a new listener. Thanks for being here. Make sure to like and follow. If you're feeling crazy, leave a review or rate. And yeah, that's really all we have for you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.
Bye.